Hello once again everybody, my name is Jay, and today I'm gonna get to talk about my main champion, which is Warwick, and yes, I am in fact a Warwick main. I know it might sound a little weird, maybe a little bit frightening, but don't get scared now, because we're gonna talk about something that's quite interesting, and hopefully you will learn something useful from this. So, like I said, I'm a Warwick main. I've played him for, well, as long as I've been Diamond, which is I think more than 3 years at this point. I have more than 150,000 mastery points on this guy, despite the fact that I don't even play this game that much, so I do very much feel extremely qualified to talk about Warwick, so that's what I'm gonna do. Since it's Season 7, I figured I would do it again just to kind of show you guys what has changed since Season 6 on Warwick, what you need to run in terms of runes and masteries. I'll also be talking about the item builds, but I'll do that in a different video. As far as your runes go, there's actually not much that has changed. Well, for me in particular, absolutely nothing has changed, at least not since Season 6. I'm going to go over the runes anyway, though, just to make you guys aware of what you can do as far as your different options go. Personally, I like to have a full CDR page with scaling HP yellows and attack speed reds. The reason for this is because, well, first of all, if you're getting CDR without getting it from your items, that means you can buy very specific items on Warwick that are extremely good. So stuff like Wit's End, Guardian Angel, Blade of the Ruin King, Blood Razor, all these really good Warwick items, they don't have CDR on them, and you need your cooldown reduction to come from somewhere, because you can't actually spam ganks with the high cooldown that your ultimate has without cooldown reduction. So that's the reason why I go 30%. I never get more than 10% CDR from my builds, ever, and if I do get 10%, it's from Spirit Visage. So 30 works out for me just fine. If you have a build where you actually get more than 10% CDR, obviously you're going to have to switch out some of this stuff so you don't overcap. And if you do want to switch out your quints, I suggest that you switch them for either movement speed or attack speed, which are the two second best runes for Warwick. Movement speed is really good for chasing people down when you're auto-attacking them, or just chasing people in general. And it's just good utility overall. There's no reason not to have move speed unless there's something else that you'd rather have, which would either be CDR or attack speed. And attack speed should obviously tell you that it's great because it enhances your clear speed, and you do need clear speed on Warwick so you can hit level 6 faster and get those ganks going. For your seals, we have scaling HP because, well, scaling HP is just the best for the majority of junglers. There are a few junglers that can't actually get by in the jungle without flat armor. Painfully obviously, Warwick is not one of them. He has ridiculous sustain. There's no reason not to go scaling HP here. Even if you're not building Cinderhulk, which I can already tell you right now, you're not. Because Cinderhulk on Warwick right now is not viable, because you don't have as much damage from your Fervor of Battle, which I'll talk more about later. For your marks, you have attack speed. You need this to clear the jungle, and since you don't have attack speed anywhere else, you actually don't have a choice here. Attack speed reds are just the best. Hell, even if you did have attack speed in your quints, attack speed reds would still be the best. So just go attack speed reds. Taking a look at the masteries, we have Fervor of Battle. Still, even after the nerfs, I find that Fervor of Battle is the best mastery, at least for my style of play. There's a lot of people that go Courage of the Colossus, and objectively, it might be a better mastery, maybe, but personally, I really hate playing with it because I can tell that my damage is significantly lower. I also don't find that I need the defense of Courage of the Colossus, because by the time Courage gets really good, which is during teamfighting, I'll usually have some other defensive item to save me, like Guardian Angel or something similar. So I don't find that I need Courage of the Colossus, but it is an option that you can do. You can even go Thunderlords. I have actually seen people go Thunderlords just because it gives you better early game snowball potential than Fervor of Battle. Which is true, it does give you that, but it also scales much worse, and it gives you less damage over time. Fervor of Battle gives you more damage in a long, drawn-out fight. So if you want to snowball super hard and you don't care about anything else, you can actually go Thunderlords, and it works just fine. Fervor of Battle, though, I find that even after the nerfs, it still works because they did change it around a second time where they made it slightly better again, so it's not complete garbage. I like Fervor of Battle better myself, even after all the changes, but Thunderlords and Courage of the Colossus is something that is worth trying out for yourself. I have tried both of them personally, which is why I can say that I like Fervor of Battle better. Since I run Fervor of Battle, I also go, well, pretty much hybrid pen here. All of Warwick's damage is actually magic damage, so that's why magic pen is good, but I do build Blood Razor every single game because you need the damage from that, so armor pen is also great. So that's why I just split it between those two. Battle Trance because you're usually fighting for a long time and you need as much damage as possible. Natural Talent, again, as much damage as possible. Fury, for the same reason, also gives you clear speed, and then finally Expose Weakness, partially because the other two masteries are really bad, Feast and Fresh Blood, at least for Warwick Jungle, but also because when you gank people, Expose Weakness makes your teammate deal 3% more damage to the champion, so it helps you secure or make your ganks more effective. So I do find that Expose Weakness is the best way to go about things. As far as the resolve tree goes, absolutely nothing has changed since last season. I still go on yielding for resist because you don't need early sustain on Warwick, so recovery is useless. The same argument goes for Explorer versus Tough Skin. Just go Explorer, there's no reason not to. Runic Armor is insane on Warwick because he heals so much, and of course Insight for reduced flash cooldown is amazing, and that's about it for the Masteries. So I hope this helped you out. If you like what I'm doing here on this channel, you can check out my Patreon if you're curious about me. There's a link in the description below, but more importantly, I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you learned something useful, and have a nice day. Peace.